Welcome to Introduction to Whitebox Learning Printing. So at this point, we have now gone through everything, all our research, setting up your dragster and blank, doing upper profiles, lower profiles, top profiles, understanding what your car looks like when it's a refined solid, making sure our wheels are right, making sure our axles are correct, and we've entered them in competitions. We've done all that, and now we have all our cars all our dragsters that we want to finish. You're now going to pick the best dragster that is in spec to print out, so now we can go and put this on our block of wood that we have gotten earlier, and then go into the lab and start making this out of the block of wood. So this is how we do it. So as you see, I have a car open. This is my Billy Bob car. I just have it open, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into the outputs area, and in the outputs, the first thing we want to print, because this is one thing that I want you to hand in to me. So you're going to go to the design specifications. You're going to click on design specifications and make sure that you have the correct one, so there's no red in here whatsoever. And then all you're going to do is you're going to right click on this design spec, and you're going to find about halfway down in that window that pops up is the word print. So we're going to go click on the word print, and then it's going to open up a printing window. When you go over here on the left side, you always want to make sure we have MP print on MP print. We're going to print all the pages. You're only going to need one copy because you don't need to keep a copy. You just need to have a copy to hand in to me. We're going to leave it at portrait, leave it at black and white, even though there should be no color on it, but always leave it at black and white. I'm going to click on more settings. Make sure that we have letter paper, 1 page per sheet, leave the default margins, leave the quality at 600 dpi, leave that at default. We can check this or uncheck this, it doesn't matter. And we can check this or uncheck this, it doesn't matter. So we have all that set up that way, and then we're ready to print this. One thing I want you to notice, since I'm not going to be able to show you actual printed out sheet, but here's what you're going to have. Right up here in the top, you're going to see the car name with the revision number. So this is Billy Bob R4. That's the car we're working with. So make sure that when we go and print the other things that you're also going to be doing Billy Bob R4, or whatever your car is and whatever revision it is. The other thing that I've noticed as we print these spec sheets, we get a glitch in our print. So yours is going to come up with this glitch somewhere in the area up here. It could be down lower, it could be up higher, but you're going to get a glitch. So when you print it, there's going to be like a streak of blank that's going through here. You did not do anything wrong. This is a glitch in Whitebox Learning Printing. So don't worry about this. Hand this in as is anyway. So what you're going to do is then, after you get this all set up here, click print, and then that's sent to the printer, and you're ready to pick that up when you go and get it. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel this now because I don't really want to print this. So the next thing you want to do, okay, if you stay in here, you can stay in here, that's fine. If you're back in engineering, that's fine, but I would stay in here, and then you go to the print templates section and go to legal size, and you're going to click that icon. Once you click that icon, then you're going to get a printout or a view of what your car would look like from the side and what it would look like from the top view. Okay, notice again on the top it says file name Billy Bob R4. Make sure that's the same one that you did on your spec sheet. So it says we have 2 pages right here. Okay, so now, and then if you notice the blue outline in here is what the block of wood is. That's what represents the block of wood. So in order to print this, we go up to the upper right hand corner and find the print icon. Click on print. Print window will open up. It's going to load a preview. Okay, and pay attention to this preview right now. Look where the car ends here. Look where the car ends down here. Okay, it's right at the edge. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to go back to this left side and we're going to have to change some things in here. First of all, again, make sure it's NP print on NP print. Make sure we are printing all the pages. In this case now, we are going to make multiple copies because you're going to have one set of copies handed in to me and one set you are going to keep. Okay, so what I mean by one set is you're going to have one side view and one top view, and then I'm going to get one side view and one top view. Make sure it's in black and white, because you notice that we had in the other before this one, this was outlined in blue. We don't want to print that blue because it's going to cost you money to print that, more money to print that. We're going to click on more settings, and we're going to change some settings here. Paper size. Notice when we started this print, we went to legal size printing. Well, we have to change the paper size. So we're going to go over here and change this to legal. Okay, so we click on legal, and so this changes to legal. Now notice what happens when we change legal. This all changed, and you see the entire block of wood on both top and side view of your car. You can see entire. Before it stopped here at the end, and we weren't seeing the whole car. Okay, 1 page per sheet, we're going to keep that. 600 DPI, we're going to keep that. The scale is going to stay default, but now we want to make sure we uncheck print on both sides, because I don't want this on the back side of this, because you are going to cut this out. And if I cut this car out and this is on the back of it, I've just cut this all up. Okay, you're going to need to cut out this, and you're going to need to cut out this individually. So we're going to uncheck that. So now it's going to print you 2 sheets of paper, one with this on it, one with this on it. Actually, it'll print you 4 sheets of paper. 1 or 2 of these sheets will have this, one of these on it, and 2 sheets will have one of that on it. When you have that all set up, you go ahead and click print, and that should be, now it's in its printer spool. Then you will be told what printer that you are going to go and get your printouts from, and at that point you go pick out your printouts. You are going to then take the spec sheet, take a copy of the side view, take a copy of the top view. You're going to staple them together with the spec sheet on top. You're going to write your first and last name on top of the spec sheet. You're going to come to your instructor, and your instructor will go through and validate that it is a legal car, validate that you have the correct spec sheet with the correct printouts of the car, and then okay it. Once it's okayed, then your instructor will tell you to go ahead and start cutting out the copies you keep for your car, so you can start tracing them on your block. Thank you for watching. Please proceed with the next steps as assigned by your instructor.